maybe a few. Maybe you'll see it soon. We have a few trick plays up our sleeves, so they worked. I think we're 2 for 2 on trick plays this year, so we'll probably add some more. I know we might have last week. You never know, so you just have to stay tuned.
Jordan was pretty dominant during the South game. How happy are you to have just a running back that kind of?
Oh yeah, definitely. Him and the offensive line are the front runners for this season. If they're doing their jobs, our whole offense is gonna be really good because that just helps out the passing game. But he's a big guy. No need saying that, but he's just a driving force for our offense.
You set 2 career highs this year in passing yards. This past week against South Alabama was the latest one. What were you seeing out there?
No, I was seeing a lot. I was just taking what the defense gave me. Since the 2 times before that, I really didn't not press too much, and I pressed a little bit in the first half, missing some throws I usually make. So, I was seeing a lot. But I think it was 395. I thought I could. If I was seeing it pretty good. I thought I could go over 500. So, I was seeing it pretty good. I just missed a few balls I usually don't miss.
Was it good for you to kind of have that redemption game against South after last year's performance?
Yeah, no doubt. I just wanted to come out and take what the defense gave me, and I think I did that pretty much. I was seeing everything. I just, just like I said, I just missed a few balls high that I usually don't miss.
This is a team that's giving up UMass. They're giving up almost 450 yards a game. How do you plan to attack?
We're just going to get better today. About 50-50, just run and pass. That we're doing all year. We just got to keep going. We got to have a good night of practice, nice focus, and then next 2 days of that have good hard work days. And we got better at this the bye week last week, and we're just trying to put up most points. They got a pretty good offense, so we're gonna have to help out our defense, some and score a lot of points.
How do you not overlook this team with 2 Sun Belt games right after it, with just the non-conference ones sandwiched?
I don't think we overlooked anybody. Even when we were playing Georgia State, we didn't look over South Alabama. That was a game that we wanted. So we're not going to overlook these guys. Their record's not as good, but they've been playing really good football against SEC teams. So we can't overlook them. If we do that, we won't have a good game. So we can't do that. And those games then later on in the year they're coming. So we ain't got much time to wait for them.
Have you felt that the nation's starting to take notice of this team?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think we're 20 points in some poll I saw on Twitter the other day. So that's all good and all, but we got to focus on winning. If we lose, it's all going to go down. So we're not going to really focus on that. We're just going to focus on winning.
I was talking with John Johnson just a little while ago. He talked about the level of trust that the receivers have in you and you have in them. That if you're pressured, and Emanuel Thompson's supposed to be right there right now, you go to the spot and you trust him to be there. Is that a big part of what you're doing?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Just getting the ball in my hands. I've done that pretty well. I'm allowed 1 sack this year, so just a lot of hard work that we put in during the summer. Just me being out there and just seeing what I'm seeing and what they're seeing from there. With the corners, how the corners play on them. Just a lot of trust in that, a lot of communication. So I have a lot of trust in those guys, and they have a lot of trust in me.
For you, this bye week, how big was that just for recovery?
Oh yeah, we had 2 games in 5 days, and pretty good games too. So just getting back healthy. I think we're all pretty healthy. No one's gonna be 100% even if they're bye week. So, but we're pretty healthy right now.
We feel great, man. As a unit, we feel like we're fresh. As a team, we feel like we're fresh. We're ready to turn our focus on UMass. Now, the bye weeks were mainly we was focused on ourselves. Correcting the wrongs and things like that. A lot of the small things that we have done wrong in the past, we corrected those. So this week we can turn our focus back to UMass.
2 games in 28 days, Coach was saying. Now you have 3 in 12 days. How does that shift your preparation?
Not really. It's not really a big turnaround for us. It was very beneficial for us to play 2 games in 28, 29 days. But, we came off of a game Saturday and then played that Thursday at South. So, it'll just be more of that preparation than Saturday to Saturday type game. So, it'll be less time to prepare, but, it'll be very fresh mentally.
Coach mentioned it a bit. How was this bye week different than the one previous in the season?
I say the last bye week was more of a, it's very good to rest. This bye week, we more so focused on getting better. So last bye week was more time off, rest your bodies. Those who may be a little banged up, get well. But this bye week was mainly we get better.
As a player, do you feel that maybe you guys are getting more noticed nationally wise? I mean, you have 20 votes in the AP poll, and now moving forward, you may be ranked coming up in the next couple of weeks. You never know. Do you get some national recognition, and have you heard something maybe from the school or outside of the school?
I mean, me personally, I haven't, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, with everything going on, people are going to lose, people are going to win, people are going to fall, people are going to rise. It doesn't really affect me personally or the team as much as whether we're ranked or not, because, I mean, truth be told, we keep winning, they can't deny us. So I don't really look at whether we're ranked, 1st through 25th or 30th. It doesn't really matter to us. That's not going to affect how we play on a day-to-day basis.
How do you keep the attention of that, out of the locker room? It's everywhere. It's on social media. It's on, the TV. You turn it on. How do you keep that attention out of the locker room and focus on this team on a week-to-week basis?
Well, I mean, I tell the guys, if you want to be ranked and that's what you really want, keep winning. And that's the simplest, I can put that. I mean, a lot of guys I know, they may not say it, but they really want to be ranked, top 25. It means a lot to them, even though they may not say it. I feel that taking it upon myself as one of the leaders to tell them that's not really the main focus point of our season right now. Like, we're trying to finish out strong. Our goal is now 11-1 bowl game, so 12-1 possibly. So, I mean, I take it to them as like, if it happens, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. So don't really focus on more so being ranked, focus on the bigger picture.
You look at it, just seeing where Troy's come from these last few years and being this close, how big of a deal would that be for this program and this community to possibly crack the top 25?
It'd be a big deal. My freshman year went 3-9. Last year, my sophomore year, went 4-8. Nowhere near the top. We was part of the bottom part of the country. So now that we're cracking the southern, the top teams of the country, it'll be a big deal for us, the community, the school, and in general. So it'll be a really big deal.
You have UMass this week, but then 2 weeks after that are two very important Sun Belt games. I'm not asking you if you're looking past this UMass team, but are you looking forward to facing the next two best Sun Belt teams in the conference?
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, honestly, like, we're at the top of our league right now, but App State is probably playing the best ball in our league right now. Ark State has been premier for the past 4 or 5 years, so you cannot look past those teams. But my focus on now is, like, I'm not even really focused on UMass right now. We focus on having a good practice tonight, tune in tomorrow, have a good practice tomorrow, and so on and so forth. So when UMass get here, we'll take care of UMass, and next week after that, it'll take care of itself.
The talk is getting better for this team. You got to get better to win this league. Seeing where you're at right now, what are some of the things you guys need to work on to get better and potentially win the Sun Belt?
Well, I'm pretty sure you heard Coach say the ball is our program. So offensively, protect the ball, finish drive. Defensively, continue to get takeaways, interceptions, whatever the case may be. Special teams, go hard, 4 to 5 seconds, maximum, minimum. And as a whole team, like in general, is just keep focusing. Focus on what really matters. Don't focus on so much of the press or Twitter, Facebook, being ranked. That's not really the main focus. Focus on us and not them.
Oh, we feel good. We feel refreshed. South Alabama's always a tough game every year, and having a bye week after that game is really good for us. It works in our favor.
Just in terms of this program, how big was that win down in Mobile?
It was huge. That was our final road of redemption, and we went 3 for 3 on our redemption road little thing we were doing. And so it felt really good to accomplish those goals. Coach Brown keeps setting goals for us, and just knowing that we're steady accomplishing them is like real big confidence boosters.
So now what are the next goals moving forward?
It's to get better. For right now, it's to get better every day and attack UMass this weekend. But he hasn't. I mean, he's set goals, but I feel like he should tell you those goals.
How special was the atmosphere down there with the Troy fans and particularly the students and what they created down in Mobile for you guys?
I mean, it was amazing. I don't think I've ever played in a game like that where I was a visiting team, but I felt like the home team. I mean, our crowd was amazing. I'm so glad that we had that much support. It really meant a lot to us knowing that the fans have our backs, family have our backs. It was truly amazing.
Should
you've seen this thing going around now, the big craze on social media is this Rank Troy thing that's happening. Kind of, what's your thoughts on that?
If it happens, it happens. We try not to focus on that. Coach Brown doesn't even talk about that. We're just trying to stay focused and win football games. If we end up becoming ranked, then that's great. But if not, it's okay too.
20 votes this week in the AP poll. I know you say you don't like to think about it, but how good does that feel seeing Troy's name on that list?
I mean, I did not know that, but that's great. This means we're getting some recognition now and trying to put Troy back on the map, and it seems like we're doing a pretty good job of that right now.
61 overall, 4-0 instead of conference. Can you just talk about the mindset of the team coming off the bye week and heading into this week?
The mindset of the team is to not become complacent, because usually most people when you start having success, getting pats on the backs, you become complacent and just feel good at where you are and stop working to get better. But Coach Brown's not letting that happen. Our bye week, we had 3 really tough practices. He put us through a lot just so we wouldn't get complacent. So that's pretty much what the focus is right now, not becoming complacent.
You got a UMass team coming to town. They've been giving up, I think I've seen some of their games 60 points a game, knowing this high-powered offense. I guess kind of what we're going to be working towards to kind of light up the scoreboard against them.
Just doing what we do. Nothing special, not anything like that. Just run the plays we run, not letting them dictate what we're going to do. We're going to run, like I said, we're going to do what we're going to do. UMass is a pretty good team. They just haven't been able to finish games off. They played a lot of good people really tough. So we're going to have to come out and hit them hard.